What's up, everybody? You guys know me. When a gacha innovates, I congratulate. And that's exactly what I'm doing here in Langrisser. I think some of the gachas that have been out for a little bit, they can take a page from this. This has just been an awesome idea. I'm sure this has been in the works for a little while now. And it's finally nice to start seeing some of this stuff, come out to us, right? This is a different gameplay mode. As you can see, there's a kitten in a boat, and he's a little pirate kitty. I don't really know what that has to do with anything. It's just adorable. But pretty much, you set sail, and here it is. You are somewhat of a pirate, sailing the high seas for booty, and every single one of these levels that you get to choose to go to yields you something different. You can either get different tactics, different weapons, different skills, and you go over to your hero lineup, and this is what's cool, okay? You're going to randomly get heroes. I got lucky and I got some of my favorite ones. Like I got Yusuke here, I got Estelle. Here's what becomes really interesting, and anybody that actually plays or has played Langrisser can pretty much already kind of see what I'm getting at here. These characters can have any skills or moves that you want them to have, and the tactics are like different rune sets, different bonuses, 20% more to your attack. There's one in here that acts like breeze. So you can mash up your character however you want. In fact, this Yusuke is actually using one of Sakura's skills. Oka Haushin. This is actually a great move that Sakura has that applies really good fixed damage. And I taught it to Yusuke. Why not? He's got a high attack. He can proc some good damage off of that. And if I wanted to, I actually have Sakura's 3 that I'm kind of holding on to. But I could put this on Yusuke if I wanted to. I could even give him a healing ability, which I don't think would do much for him. I still have one more character to unlock, obviously, and the most recent character I got was 2 Bros. So, there's no faction buffs in this, from what I can tell so far. But you can do a lot of cool stuff here. Just with the Toguro Bros here, I gave them Leon's 3C, which works very well with their transform ability. And as far as talents, I gave the Toguro Bros Wild Princess. So they're going to work just like Cher. If they kill somebody, they get to act again. So just the possibilities are limitless here. I got Estelle that gets to come back to life multiple times, like 2 or 3 times, and she gets to drop an AoE to heal herself. She has like a full moon rune set on her to increase her stats a little bit more. Just a bunch of good stuff. So it's really nice to see a new gameplay mode. And these can come in many different shapes and forms. Like in this one, we're just sailing the high seas, looking for booty, and pretty much just conquering maps, having skirmish fights, right? But they can also take this a different way, right? Every time they come up with like a new gameplay mode, a lot of good things can happen, because you can start coming out with co-op maps. You can start playing the game in a completely different way. There's been talks about this in some other games like Last Claudia, but we will have to see. But it's really nice to see a gacha actually implementing a different game mode, and really fundamentally giving you something different to play. Like, this has just been really fun to play. I'm only halfway through it, and obviously you get to collect gear for all of your heroes. You can give them whatever you want. And the fights have been a pretty good difficulty. Like, they're not a cakewalk. Some of them you really have to strategize. And I've just been having a blast here. So I gotta give Langrisser credit where it's due. Langrisser's just been killing it. And personally for me, I mean, I hate to say it, but Langrisser has like one of the lowest costs of maintenance to me as a paid player. I really haven't had to put anything into Langrisser in the past like 6 months. So I know I'm probably a little on the lucky side, but clearing these banners has been fairly easy in this game, straightforward. The other thing too is when you get a character in this game, I mean, there's a lot of people still using Leon, one of the original characters that first came out when this game dropped. and that is because they innovate their characters. They add more skills and abilities to them, 3Cs. So older characters do get a substantial power boost as new characters come out, and it makes for a very well balanced meta, right? If you want a cavalry unit in this game, you have so many of them to choose from, and each of them do their own thing, and a lot of them can, kill each other off in combat, all depending on who the better strategist is, right? There's no definitive better character in this game. I think they've done a really good job of that. Some characters definitely have an edge, in certain aspects of gameplay, and it's never going to be 1,000% fair without fail. But this game, you can tell that it's very well thought out. Like, they have went above and beyond to really power balance this game to give it longevity, and it still has it. Like, I still play Langrisser every day. I don't miss a beat. I'm on here with my guild. The guild's doing great, by the way. So it's just a blast over here all the time, and the new characters they've been coming out with have just been great as well. They're changing it up, right? Like, new characters are coming out, they affect the map. They fundamentally run different than some of the old characters, and even some of the old characters are getting new abilities. They're similar, and I believe the last character that we just got, she can actually nullify some of your equipment, which is something totally different, something totally new. She can just strip your actual equipment buffs off of you. So I have to still mess around with that. I'm definitely working on her. So all the new characters they've been dropping have just been great, and the collabs have always been awesome in this game, and that is why this game is still very much a contender. It still has my attention, and I log in here and I play every damn day. So I had to give them some props on a new game mode, and hopefully we will start seeing more and more of that in some of these other games. Last Claudia, I'm looking at you, okay? Like, different game modes in Last Claudia would be absolutely amazing. I think everybody would agree with me that, like, some co-op mode would be just fantastic. Or some sort of raid mode where you just bring one character that you deck out all the way. Everybody just brings one character and just controls one or maybe two characters. That would just be phenomenal. That would be amazing. We can go with a guild system. There's just a whole lot that other games could do, and when a game like this kind of pushes the envelope a little bit, it encourages them to follow suit, right? Because these games obviously have to keep our attention. So, the game that's coming out with the most innovation, different game modes, they're connecting players in better ways and just making for a more fun and better experience. Those are the games that are going to come out on top. And it's awesome because this is a good year for mobile gaming. There's a lot of progress being made. I can honestly say that just from what I see in the market right now. And as a result, some of these older games, they have to, think outside the box. And Langrisser's doing exactly that. So it's really nice to see these guys ahead of the pack right now with some new content and some different ways of playing the characters you already have. So that's why I'm in here. I'm still in here. I'm always in here. Your boy plays Langrisser all day. Love it. Love it. Definitely one of my favorite games. And as I said, love the collabs in here. Can't wait for our next one. So other than that, I got plenty of other gotchas to keep up on right now, especially with Shining Beyond. I'm really just kind of waiting to see what happens with that game. We've had Genshin Impact come out not too long ago. I still need to dip my foot back into that pond and see what's going on in there. But all in all, so far it's been a pretty good year for us. So far, we'll have to see how it goes. I expect these games to just keep getting better and better. And I expect these companies to actually have to compete for our monies. So the golden age is coming. The golden age is coming. All right, everybody just hang in there. And I will talk to you all soon. Peace.